a place that you'd like to go to. That could be a city or a state in the United States. It could also be a city in the world or a country in the world. So you have two different options here. We can use the states edition of Culturegrams, and that's going to give me information about the United States. Here, the world edition is going to give me addition of, or information about the world. So as I click on the states edition, here you'll notice it's going to give me a map of the United States. And here I could click on any of these states to learn more about a particular state. For example, if I want to know more about Chicago, Illinois, I could click on Illinois, and it's going to give me some information. This is going to be largely about just the state. Might give me some information about Chicago because I know that it's a large or the largest city in Illinois. These on the left-hand side are my sections, and I could click on them and it's going to give me some information, like the geography of what Illinois is like. It's flat, and it tells me about farmland, some of the bodies of water, things like that. As I go back, I can find that when I go back within Culturegrams, I can go all the way back here to my World Edition. Similar setup here. It's going to give me a map with the map of the world using the continents. I can then click on a particular continent, like say Europe, and maybe I want to know about Spain. Here, if I come down, I could click on any of these countries. Again, the setup is very similar to the States Edition, where I have on the left-hand side sections that I can use to go and find information about this particular place. Kiddle is kind of like a kid's version of Google. Google and things like Wikipedia are great, but they're meant for people who are significantly older. So here we want to have something that's a little bit friendly, a little bit more readable for us. Here, similarly to as you go in, whether it's in Wikipedia or in on Google, gives you some tabs here. I'm going to use the Kpedia, which is the kids version of Wikipedia here, and I can then in this blue or this white bar, I can type in either the city, the state, or the country that I'm looking for. Here, I'm going to type in Barcelona, and I'm going to hit enter. And here, as I type in Barcelona, what I'm going to find is it's got a whole section on what Barcelona is like. So I can click on this here. Within this area, I can scroll down, and just like within Wikipedia or on Google, anything that's in blue is another link. Here, I know it's a city in Spain. It's the capital city of a region in Spain, the largest city on the Mediterranean coast. It gives me some information about its geography as well. I can scroll down and see some pictures. And down here, just as in our work with Culturegrams and also in both the state and the world edition, you can see that there are sections here. So I can come down here and click on what is the climate like. It gives me a humid subtropical climate. If I didn't know what that was, I could click on it and it would give me more information. Hot, humid summers and warm, mild, and cool winters.